What's up, y'all? So today what I'm about to show y'all is a high potassium juice. Before we get into the juice, let me tell y'all about potassium. So potassium plays a very important role in your body. We are supposed to consume just over 4,000 milligrams of potassium a day. However, most of us fall short of that, including myself. I would think as long as I ate like 2 bananas a day, I was good, which I'm quite sure most of us think of bananas when we think of potassium. However, a medium banana only contains just over 400 milligrams of potassium. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this today. This is a juice that I do that's very high in potassium. Let me start off with a disclaimer. These videos are made for entertainment purposes only. I'm showing y'all what I do. This is not medical advice, nor is it intended to be used as such. So first of all, let's talk about the benefits of potassium. So according to health.harvard.edu, potassium is necessary for the normal functioning of all cells. It regulates the heartbeat, ensures proper function of the muscles and nerves, and is vital for synthesizing protein and metabolizing carbohydrates. And according to healthline.com, it says that potassium is one of the most important minerals in the body. It helps regulate fluid balance, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. What's more, a high potassium diet may help reduce blood pressure and water retention, protect against stroke, and prevent osteoporosis and kidney stones. So as y'all can see, potassium is very important. So I'm gonna show y'all a few foods here that are high in potassium. So tomatoes, 1 tomato carries about 400 milligrams of potassium. We got 5 carrots. Each carrot, especially these larger size ones, they carry about 200 milligrams of potassium. And then a whole cucumber carries about 200 milligrams of potassium. So if you add that up, we got 5 carrots, that's about 1,000 milligrams. We got 2 tomatoes, that's 800. And then we got the cucumber, we had about 2,000 milligrams of potassium right here that we're going to put in this one juice. Now we will have to take away some of the milligrams because of course the juicer is taking away the skin and just giving us the juice. So I'm quite sure we're losing some of the vitamins, nutrients, or whatever from there. However, we still are packing in a lot of potassium. So yeah, y'all stay tuned and I'm gonna show y'all how I juice this. Alright, so y'all see it, just that quick and that easy, we got a high potassium juice. If y'all like this recipe, please leave me a like down below, comment, let me know if you like it. kitchen, and what I'm about to do today is a steak. So this piece right here, as y'all can see, I don't know if I can see that price, costs roughly $45 for this one cut from Whole Foods. And this steak is called a tomahawk steak, bone in. Let me show y'all what this thing looks like. Y'all see it. Look like a big dinosaur bone. See my hand, how thick that piece is. So y'all, I'ma season this thing up. The only thing I'm gonna use to season it is salt and pepper. That's all you need. You don't gotta do too much when it comes to steak. Just do, especially a good cut of steak. Do some salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna put on it in the end. That's gonna give us some more flavor and stuff. So stay tuned. I'm gonna start the oven. I'm gonna go ahead, put some salt and pepper on this thing, and I'll be back with y'all in a bit. Got finished putting the salt and pepper on my steak. Everything is looking real good. Let me show y'all up close. Before I go any further, the ingredients that you would need is, of course, salt and pepper. You need some thyme, some sage. You also need rosemary, but I ran out, so I won't be using that today. You need some garlic. You need some butter. And then you need a cast iron pan. Also, when you're doing this, make sure you preheat your oven to 450 degrees. That way, once we get finished searing our steak on both sides, we'll throw it right in the oven, loosely cover it, and make sure that thing cooks real well. So in the meantime, I'm gonna cut up some of this garlic for later once the steak finishes, and I'll be right back with y'all in a second. So y'all see it, I just crushed up 2 cloves of garlic. Got the steak right there, got the butter up in there as well. I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do with this garlic and butter in a second. Meanwhile over here, I got the pan heating up. I'm about to throw it back on this heat. Let me get my mitt. Now let me grab this steak real quick and throw that steak on here. So I'm gonna sear it for about 5 minutes on each side. The part that sucks is that it's actually a little bit too big for my pan, but we're gonna make it work regardless. Alright, so the steak has had a chance to sear on each side. So now I'm just gonna hold it sideways for a bit, just to get the side of that steak seared, get that fat seared a little bit, let that cook down some right before I throw it in the oven. Alright, so we got our sides seared. All we're gonna do is take a piece of aluminum foil, cover it real lightly, and then we're just gonna throw it in the oven on 450 and let this thing cook. But in the meantime, while that's in there, We got about 2 tablespoons of butter in here. I cut up 2 cloves of garlic. We got some of that in there. I'm gonna just sprinkle some thyme. Sprinkle the sage. And if you got some rosemary, put your rosemary in there. Then all we're gonna do is right before this is finished, we're gonna throw it in the microwave, let it heat up, melt all this stuff, and then this is gonna be the top coat for our steak as soon as it comes out that oven. Let me give y'all up close visual of this thing. So y'all see it. That steak is sizzling like crazy. You don't want to touch it immediately. Just go ahead and let it cool off. I'm gonna sit it on the plate and I'll be back with y'all in a second. Go ahead and take your butter and your garlic and your seasoning, just put it all on it. Now you don't want to cut into your steak immediately. You want to let it sit for a bit, but it's still technically cooking. So we're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back, we'll cut into it, and I'll show y'all what we got.